Happy Thursday. Welcome to Moosejaw RC and what we like to call here the Hour of Power, the Moosejaw Hour. All right. Hi, my name is Robert. Not really, but my name's Joe, but my former employee thinks my name is Robert with some exit interview questions. Apparently, they didn't read my name and they call me Robert. So you may call me Rob, Bert, Bob. I don't know what you say. So, anyways, welcome everybody. I hope you're all having a great Thursday. So, please, you know the drill. Say where you're from. What did you do really interesting today? What was the most interesting thing you did today? If it meant just waking up and enjoying the day, or maybe that good old cup of coffee or what have you, let me know in the chat. Today's hour, we're going to work on the good old Tamiya, Tamiya. Hospital Incorporated, TTO2, and I would say a body. I have the Subaru body, but I get to keep the kit, but I get to paint the body for Alex and send that off to him. And so I have to think, maybe we'll ask later on which body do we put on there. So we're going to do that. We're also going to look at the Instagram of the week and pay a very well overdue thank you to this Instagram page that I'll share with you later. And let's see what else I had on the docket. That's about it. Just ranting and raving and so forth. And yeah, so let's have fun. Here we go. So let's go into the chats here and see who's all showed up today and joined their Thursday. Hi ho, at lurking we will go. Use a bigger hammer. The reboot will work next time. Yeah, I had to reboot. It wasn't connected to the internet. I had everything connected, but it was not being cooperative. But it was a simple reboot. So, and I think I got here on time. So, yay. He broke it. You broke it. It's acting up. It's not a bad computer. It's a Lavano, whatever. It's doing pretty good. I might bring this with me to Alabama, and I just need to find out if they have a Wi-Fi or a direct connect, and we'll bring this stuff. My setup's pretty easy, so it's not complicated because that's the way I like it. I do need. I'm thinking about. Well, one, I'm still hoping to move inside the house one day. That would be nice, wouldn't it? And then another thing is, decorating that and all that, but also overhead camera and how not to build things. It'll be riveting. So, so one day we'll hope to move into the house because pretty soon. I think we got a storm coming here in good old California here soon, but it's warm. Feels like spring right now, and it's only still February, right? Yeah, February. So thank you, Brian G. Outcast, good evening. Yes, Mike J. Your Kia 360 meow. All right. And then maybe Joe Burt. There you go. That's not bad. I like that. Hello, good sir. Greetings from Estonia. Always like to hear from you, sir. Toe Daddy, I took the motor out of the brake lathe. All right, that's exciting. I watched it rain and then sleet and snow. Mike J, I'm kind of jealous because I love the rain. Give me the rain all day. I think that's why eventually the Moosejaw headquarters will move to Spokane, Washington, but not yet. Not yet. Hello, Outcast RC. Been building a VS410 Ultra today. Good for you. Good build. I don't have an Ultra. I have two Pros. Just because I'm not a. Well, I can't say I'm not a Portal guy because I got. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, there's a Gen 8 lurking, and I have the Phoenix as well, and so forth. So I guess now I'm a Portal guy, and I can't make my little jokes about him anymore. Well, so we got 8 inches of snow. Didn't do anything. Good. When there's I just like watching the snow. I think I hear my neighbors outside. They probably going, who's he talking to? Hello, Jesse Sleepy. Howdy, y'all. Good. Bobby, good evening from Spring Hill, Florida. All right, I got some friends, at least in Florida. Gainesville, really. Go Gators. Hope you don't mind that. Steve D, hello, everyone. Jimmy Two Horses. Good luck. Hey, Moosejaw Adam, how you doing there? That was Bobby. Storm, there goes the homeless cardboard by Vanquish. Yeah, I can imagine. Vigio, you're not pissy, at least not right now. I love the shirt. The shirt came in. Uh, this is a hockey reference. This is supposed to be Leon Draisaitl of the Oilers, and this was after they lost 7 games in a row. And when you have the top 2 players and you lose, you know that. And the journalist, who's pretty known in Edmonton, Leon wasn't happy. Who would be happy after losing 7 games in a row? And I think the 7th one, they got shut out 6-0, which is pretty bad, right? And the interview is like, well, what do you guys need to do? It's like, play better. You know, Leon wasn't having it. And the journalist goes, why are you so pissy? He goes, and Leon, you know, I'm not pissy. You know, it's just we suck right now. We got to do everything. And Oilers Nation, they made this, and this is true. Oiler fans, we were all pissy. And it's good. It's good to be pissy. Change things. Play harder. Change things up. Hello, Adam. All right. Hello, Matt. Hello. I hope everything's all well. And great stream last night, by the way. I wanted to find. There was a time there that Matt and Josh had looked like they were doing a Broadway thing. I don't know. They were both there, and I was gonna screenshot it and make something, but I didn't have time to look for it. I'll look again later tonight. I have band practice later, so we'll see. Chatting from Dallas, Texas, of course, Dallas, Texas. And let's see. Hi, Matt. Ultra Axles are prime time. Matt, 49 days to go. Is that how many days till I have to get on the airplane? Like I said, I think last time I said I have a rock and roll show on the Thursday, and then I got to go to the airport and fly at 5:30 in the morning to Alabama, and just not think about anything. And that's my goal. Hello, Alex. Hello, Alex. We have Alex's body down here, and he's got me some paint scheme ideas, and I'm doing my homework and searching how I can maybe do something out of my wheelhouse, but also make sure I don't mess it up. Hello, Robbie Chapman. And Robbie, I missed this last weekend. I should have paid attention. I saw you out at Folsom. I need to get out there. It's a 4-day weekend for me, so I definitely got to get it. Made to Clear Lake. All right. I like Clear Lake. And hey, man, darn, it's not a mod-free stream. Nope. I have some mods here. You know, it's nice. So far, I'm not that big of a deal. I don't have many bots, unless you're a bot. I'm trying to make the SX6 for a Phoenix. All right. I'm looking forward to getting SX6, but I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait a while. Hey, man, Minnesota. Hello, Minnesota. Checking in. All right. What's happening, y'all? Salt Pond, Paul, there you go. Good evening, folks, and Jesse. So we kind of caught up. Let's give a little quick shout out to our neighbors in the north, the not like that's the north. Like we're in Mexico now. No, we are in the United States, but in Canada, the women's hockey team won gold medal. So congratulations to the ladies. I think that's awesome. It's always amazing how good the women's sports are, better at some men sometimes. A little quick thing. There was one time back in my playing hockey days in Nevada, Magnon, oh, now I can't even say her name. You know, the famous Canadian female goalie from Canada, obviously, Manon Rayon. She used to play for the local team in Reno, and she was just there to train and get ready for the Olympics, which they won. And this was a younger Moosejaw. I wasn't married or anything at the time. And you know, I saw her play. She actually got to play a game for Reno, the Reno Maverick, I think they're called. I can't remember what they're called. And we used to go to a place called Jock's afterwards. Jock's Sports Bar, which is a great bar. Good tacos. Ooh, and wings. Good wings. Anyways, we're there. And, you know, was just throwing back a few, and I'm feeling a little confident. I walk up to Magnon Realm and try to pick up on her. Let's just say she's a tough goalie. Did not impress her. And I kind of said, I knew I was out of my element, and I simply say, you know what? Have a great evening. I will not bug you for the rest of the evening. And I did. But that's my claim to fame with Manon Rayon, the female gold medal award-winning gold medal female hockey player for Team Canada. So There's my Team Canada story. All right. So let's see. Any mail call? No, I don't have anything. Do I have anything? I think I did. Got something. One little thing. I don't know what it was though. I think it was a shirt or something. I don't know. Nope. I got nothing. I got no mail call. So I think I need to order something. Well, this came in the mail, but nothing else. There was a T-shirt. It was escaping my mind, like everything. Um, but in the chat, what did you get? Did you get anything new? I don't know. She blocked your shot. I didn't even have a shot. Jesse sleep. I had no shot whatsoever. All right. Let's just we'll establish that. There was no chance. There was no chance. She was very nice, very gracious, very nice lady. All right, so let's see. I don't know. What do I need to order? I need it's not really yeah, I do need to order some electronics for this thing. And the other one, receivers and such. So I gotta do that. Right now I'm waiting to get paid from the hobby store and waiting to get paid from some paint jobbies that I did. About 3 Phoenixes. And I haven't been paid yet. But I don't think they've been. Well, 2 have been delivered, but have not been paid yet. But I'm patient. I trust them. But then again, I gotta save that money for Alabama, and I'm already scouting where to eat. That's all I care about. Where are we gonna eat? Where are we gonna eat, Matt? Where are we gonna eat? I got a letter from a Robert guy. Wrong address. Yeah. Oh my gosh. My wife walks in and says, Robert, and I'm like, which was kind of weird because that's her ex-husband's name. And I'm like, where's he at? Oh yeah, I shared that information with you. That's right. Hello, for the say, what color would the BRZ will be? Let's grab that body first. And Alex gave me some paint schemes or paint color ideas. It's a good looking body. I mean, it's one thing Tamiya does. Sure nail it. And some anime, and I gotta review my notes and our conversation, but it's kind of a purplish, a maroon purple, I guess you would say, fuchsia, I don't know, and pink and things like that. But I'm thinking I'm wanting to do the actual anime look dude person on there, and we'll make it like, I don't know, it's gonna be anime theme, or maybe graphics that you would see on an anime. If I don't feel confident that I could painting the person, the image on there. Even though in my mind I'm thinking, well, I would just do this, I would do that, I could do that. But if I feel like I can't, I'm just gonna go with graphics that you would find on that, and that's gonna be it. And that's the other one too. He's got another one he wants me to paint, the Mercedes, and I already know what I'm gonna do on that. That one's easy. It's gonna be fun. And where are we gonna eat? Yeah, there's some soul food. I know that. There's not, and I forget the names, but it's someplace along the river too. There's a nice place on the river, which I think would be good. But even though the Casa de Alabama is on the river, maybe we should just grab some stuff and cook. That's what I say. But I wouldn't mind eating some soul food there, which is basically mac and cheese and fried chicken. That's all I want. I know there'll be grits and everything else and collard greens, but I just want, or crawfish. Definitely a lot of crawfish places. That's for sure. I finished a friend's truck for USTE. He was happy with the build. It's always nice when they're happy, right? I like it when they're happy. In fact, somebody on the live stream takeover last night was shouting out to me and say, hey, thanks Moosejaw with the paint video, how to paint patina video, and he said it turned out awesome, which just makes me giddy. I'm glad people get over your fear of painting patina. Is really, it takes time, but not like you have to be careful. You can be sloppy, and it even makes it better. That's what's awesome. But I was really happy to see that somebody shout out, and I capitalized awesome, like I'm really screaming. Harley needs to pay you. Yeah, maybe. And I think, I don't know. Well, people are quiet right now. I don't really have much people hitting me up right now. And I'm doing a lot of things for friends right now more than anything. I know Mazda has something, and also Gunner. I know Gunner, so maybe I need to bug Josh, because I think Josh is holding Gunner's bodies for ransom or something. So February 22 is just around the corner, Joe. What happened? What's on February 20? That's the release of our band's Nomad. Here's the shameless plug. Ready for it? Nomad Skyline, the EP, Open Road, comes out. Full 5 songs for you to listen to and enjoy. We've been kind of dragging on with some singles here and there, and that's it. And somehow we came up with a great marketing scheme. 22. So brilliant, isn't it? Foo Fighters will hire us for their marketing ideas. And yeah, that's where I got that. So thanks for asking. I appreciate it. And again, I don't mean to go too sidetrack on rock and roll, because it's not a rock and roll YouTube channel, but I'm very proud of it. Sounds great. It just sounds awesome. I love it a lot. Good rock and roll. All right. Somebody did a write-up for us out of Oregon, and they mostly knew the lead singer, so it was mostly about the lead singer, and here's these 4 guys mentioned and so forth. But we might get some may have a tour in July in good old early July in Oregon. Well, College Town. So we'll see. How do y'all ought to see? Let's go then. Let's go. Oh, everybody's chatting. Purple with pinks, whites, and black with likely be the color. Yep. Hey, I'm Robert. You got my mail. I get everybody's mail. I'm finally on time to watch live. Glad you're here, J.R. Lawson. Mike J. What anime? Gundam? Ask Alex. I'm not an expert. I just have the image, and I will make it. Matt, you eating Chitlin Cafe? All right, I have to check that out, Brian. I know there was some look like a sports bar, but not a sports bar. I have to put my homework. I put a lot on that table, but if the plan falls through, Eddie Van Halen was not looking has neat looking guitar. Yeah, of course he does. The Eddie Van Halen, Frank, the red and white stripes. I found it funny. David Lee Roth is trying to say he suggested that. I really highly doubt it. Street Fighter, from Australia. Good. Any tips on stealing beadlocks easily? By Vanquish, by Proline, done. And even the RC 4-wheel drive on that's pretty good. And there's definitely a lot of YouTube videos out there. I think everybody forgets to prevent them. I have a leather, hole punch type thing. Always try to do it before. It's like when you solder wires and you forget to put the heat shrink on it, that kind of thing. But at least that way you can fix that. There's really no way. I know that RC 4-wheel drive wheels sometimes and tires are kind of cumbersome, but most of the time I think it's pretty easy. I don't know. It's pretty easy. Street Fighter, blah, finger muscles. All right. Oh yeah, does that? Yeah. Patty, I use a patina video too. Good, Bobby. Good. I'm glad everybody's using it. So far, that video is now my most watched ever. My first most watched that reached 1,000 was my UMG one, and that's my first running video that I put a lot of thought into, and it's 11 minutes long, which I was really, at that time is an early one. Yet it's I think now 2,000 views, which is fine. It's great. But it's 11 minutes. It's not that exciting. I don't know. But it did that, and then now the how-to video is doing great, and that means now I know what to focus on. How to. Let's see. I gotta find time and think about a stencil, or maybe even make a hand stencil by hand. Go with that. We'll see. We'll go with that and have fun with it. It is shameless if it is your band and your channel. Yeah, it is. Because I don't know. Where are we at? I don't want to go 621. Let's Street Fighter, Barbaros Gundam. There you go. Thank you, Barbaros Gundam. Also, Miracle in 80. Miracle in 80. There you go, Brian Sherwood. Yes, that's what got me into hockey, kind of. I remember being a little lad and not knowing anything of the world, what was happening around me. And my mom said, that was after first game, and I think U.S. Tied. I forget who they tied. But my mom said, we need to watch these hockey games. I'm like, what's a hockey game? And but we did, and I'm glad she had the intuition of watching it. It's a good time to live through 1980 Winter Olympics and the Miracle on Ice. I'll never forget. It was really cool. It was really awesome. I wish my mom would pick me some lotto tickets. That would be awesome. Congrats, Moose. Yeah, paint a Pokemon on the body. Yeah, I could do that. Maybe a little one. Maybe I'll put him somewhere. That would be hilarious having on a body. Yes, it would. All right. Just noticed 957 subscribers. Yeah, some clients of mine at the news establishment. We were talking about RC Club, and they was like, "Well, what about what's your moose?" And I said, "I do YouTube just for fun, you know." And they're like, "What's your channel? We'll subscribe." And they some of them subscribe. I want to say it's great that the commute's shorter. It's great that there's more money, but dang, it's a 50-50. I got some great clients, and then I got some clients that we'll just leave it at that. And we're going to forget that. I just told my wife, I'm going to live a double life. She goes, what are you talking about? I said, between 8:25 in the morning and 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm going to be a miserable person. And then when I come home, I'm going to be a great person. Okay? And she says, that'll work for me. So we shall see. Buy a cliffhanger body, Team Rocket. Yeah. Might as well do a how-to do on this paint job. You know, maybe I will do that too. And I'm going to have to view some. I got to view some there. I worked that game, greatest 24-hour party ever. Yes. Now you have to spend more time with the wife, huh? Yeah, I don't mind it. She's good company. Are cattle prods allowed in schools? Man, I'm telling you, I wish. Yeah, it was very frustrating today. I honestly, I almost walked out. That's how bad it is. But there's some good clients that are just sitting there saying, please stay, while others are going crazy. So, wasn't married in 1980. No, nah. I kind of press on this. Okay, so let's get to building. Now I get to see how hard it is for Matt and Josh to build live, and try to do something. And then here's another thing: I don't have my lights really going bright because it's already hot. It looks like it is. I look very warm, and I can barely see. And I got the old man eyes, so I'm gonna be doing this a lot. That'll be exciting. That's YouTube gold right there. So anyways, as you can see, this is the TT02 chassis. I got it going. I did get some fast airy bearings going there. And Alex, I'm pretty sure, will tell me they probably have an aftermarket. Somebody does an aftermarket aluminum drive shaft, center drive shaft, maybe. I bet that's a big deal. So we'll have that. Maybe even universals. I doubt that, but we'll see. Not that I need to go fancy, but you know. Seems like the one thing, like on Traxxas parts at the hobby store, a lot of people get, and it makes sense, is getting a solid drive shaft. So, you know, so we got that going. I did this a little bit last night, and I have to say, after the rigors of work and being rethinking your career choices, the one thing that was very therapeutic, and I suggest everybody does this when you have a bad day at work, get a kit. If your better half goes, what are you doing with it? Nope. I had a day. This is it. And then she'll be glad that you're leaving her alone. And and I have to say, I was listening to the live stream last night, and I'm just enjoying it. I was like, yeah, I don't have a care in the world. This was awesome. And I got that far, and then I got tired. So we'll see what we can do on. Oh, thank you. Yes, Phoenix RC. Yes, hit that like button. Hit that like button. The drive shafts and axles are worth it. Okay. To upgrade it, are you saying, Alex? There are lows and aluminum. Okay, yes, there you go. Some are useful, some make it worse. I would think just a center drive shaft, and maybe like I said, yeah, if there's, instead of a dog bone setup, if there's a universal setup. But then again, I'm kind of new to this genre, so we'll see. Run, it's Phoenix. Everybody run. And another thing, Phoenix, since you're here, I got those stickers, and I'm gonna work on the Pooh Phoenix. I'm going to work on that this weekend and get that going and get on this other Phoenix. I do have another Phoenix body I'm going to patina up and have up for sale on the Instagram or something like that. If you're interested in it, let me know. But here's the deal. I'm painting it. That's it. I'm painting it my way. So we'll see that. Yeah, very good therapy. Yeah, it's very good therapy. All right, let's see what we can do. So where I left off, we are on instruction. We did bag A, and we're kind of still there. Let's put the motor together. I think I could try to do that in front of you live, and what the wonderful sounds of me rummaging through my box. Again, YouTube gold, folks. YouTube gold. And I'm just going to stick stock with this. I know at the hobby store we have some of the Holmes Hobbies groovy can motors that are made for like Tamiya to run a little faster. At the same time, do I really want to break something? And I think pretty soon I'm going to start searching. When I got in this hobby, I always wanted to race. I didn't even know about rock crawling. I didn't know nothing. This was 5 years ago, almost exactly 5 years ago. And I didn't know anything. And I really wanted to race because I used to race cars. I wanted to race, But I'll have to admit, the clientele back home in Nevada in racing, they were kind of sketchy. And not really people, I don't know, I hate to say to be a snob, but, there's some people I just didn't want to hang out with. So let's take that off, right? Yep. And I never got into it. And then, of course, I was 20s and my 30s, and I was busy doing other things, playing hockey, drinking beer, eating chicken wings, and, living the life. And, come on, there we go. And never got into it. And then when I moved to California, which was 2007, 5, 6, 7, yeah. All right, so I'm here doing my thing, doing the music thing. And then I see the timeline, like when people start getting crawling and the Axial came out and all that. And I still didn't know about it until late 2016. And then I got a bomber in 2017. And that's where we're at. And now that's it. But now I want to get back into racing. And this kind of intrigues me. I don't know. And I wouldn't be a super duper fast class. I like a class where I can actually see the cars, and they're probably kind of all even in stature and good racing. I think that would be more important. So I gotta look around my local area, see if we have that. I think we do. I hope we do. Man, I could use a soda. Oh, I have water. Yes. Thank you. Delicious, delicious water. Pardon me. 1 second. I know in my description it said beer, but I gotta get the band practice first. Rule number 1. Well, there's a lot of rules. If you're gonna start a band, 1, practice. Practice for a year. Don't go out in a hurry. These are the rules from the bass player, by the way, not my rules, but they are to live by. Practice, practice, practice. When you're ready to play live in front of people, you should have to get stickers. You're not an official band until you have stickers. All right, so we get stickers. When you get to a gig, dress like you are in a band. People should look at you when you come in, and they not with carrying instruments, obviously, but they look at you and they say, "Oh, that guy must be in the band." That's another rule. And then you also have to button. Get the little buttons, little punk rock buttons are always good. And what's else? He has some other rules. My bass player, a friend, I should say friend more than anything, Mr. Jim. He was in some bands in Sacramento back in the day when Sacramento was something to see, music-wise, and he had good ideas. I'm glad I met him. Not just because he can play good bass, but also he knew what he was talking about. I'm looking for a bag of some sort of parts. I'm thinking, man, there's so much. How are we doing here? Phoenix and a bomber in 1 week. There you go. This racing gateway drug. All right. Spec class race. Thank you, Ben. Good to see you, Ben. What are you doing? Okay, so I'm at 21 and 80. Dang, Mike J, you must be old. Sorry, Mike J, we're all old. We're all pissy and we're all old. That's the rule. I was -7 in 1980. I was -7. You were just a thought. Were you, Adam? Not even a thought. There you go. 1980, I was, gosh, that's 7th grade. Yeeks. And that was probably when the Olympics came. So that was 8th grade. That was 8th grade. Racing Gateway Drug. Phoenix had a bomber. Hi, Joe from Salinas. Hello, Chris. How you doing, sir? I was 6 and 80. All right. So Brian, you're ancient. Then if I'm old, like Phoenix said, yes, I'm up to only 15 RC trucks. You know, I got to recount because now with all these Tamiyas and people who have donated to the RC club, I might be pushing 20. You got leather pants, Moose? I do not. I used to, but when you get older, and my wife reminds me every single day, you get something called old man's ass. Flat as a freaking pancake. I've never been known to have a butt anyway. But and you know, the pandemic thing hasn't been kind to me. Or I haven't been kind to, I don't know. I've been kind to the refrigerator. Let's put it that way. So it's time to get back in shape and everything, and we'll get through that. But wait, what? You know, we were discussing. We will have band photos out. The lovely LJ photographer here in Sacramento, who's actually a professional photographer, a pure human being that I enjoy. I got to take photos with her downtown, and it was fun and it was great. And I'm a typical male right now, trying to do two things at once and can't. So we have some band photos coming out soon. All right. Looking for the motor things. So focus, Joe. Focus. Pardon me while I focus. There was a bag that I thought I put everything back in last night because I didn't want to lose it. And I think maybe I didn't make it to the box. So we're gonna make some noise. Maybe it's in the body one. Ugh. So we got some good photos, and it's really good to work with LJ. She did some photos of Mrs. Moosejaw, a couple of sessions. And I will already say my wife is hot, but LJ sure really exudes that hotness. Let's put it that way. So we'll have that here soon. And it was a lot of fun. We found some Nerf Ninja blades, knives, something like that. I don't know. We were standing there, and all of a sudden dropped on the floor were these Nerf Ninja knives stuff, and some like a Ninja do-rag of some sort, and and we're like, where did it come from? And it was an abandoned building. I mean, it was shut down and everything, but somebody's living in there. Somebody gave up on their vigilante life, and we're saying, here, you take them. And we were afraid to touch them because, you know, who else knows what else was on them. You know, and I've lost that bag. This is going to be a very boring live build if I can't find that bag, isn't it? It should be right here. And, but it was fun. We went downtown. There it is. Well, at least there's a part I recognize. All right. We went downtown. We went to his parking garage. And it was funny. The sun was, LJ, she's like, we got to get the sunset. We got to get the sunset. I'm like, let's go. So we get there. We get to the elevator. We push the elevator. And here's these skateboarder teenagers, high as F. And it's like, are you getting out? We're going up. And they're like, no, we're just going for rides. So we're like, okay. So they went back up. And we decided to simply hike up the steps. Here's all my other stuff I need to organize. So we did that. I'm sure my desk is making a gazillion noises right now. You guys are probably like, man, turn down Turn on the noise. And so we get to the top, and there they are. They get out, but they're skateboarding at the top. Lo and behold, every teenage, it must have been prom night or something, are just like, hey, let's go to the top here and take pictures of ourselves. So here's all these young ladies. I don't know how old they were. I mean, to me, they look like teenagers. But they're maybe they were 8. I mean, they drove, so they had the license at least. But and they're all dressed to the hilt, and they're taking photos of each other with the sunset. It's like, that's what we're trying to do. And they see us, this old fart band, like, ew. And and then the security comes around, and does he go to them or the stoner skateboard kids? No, he goes right to us and goes, "Do you have a permit?" It's like, we're just taking some photos. You know, we're not hurting anybody like those people. And says, "You gotta stop." And LJ just pours on her little charm. And she just smiles. "It's all right if I take 4 photos, just 4 little photos." And the security guard goes, "Okay." But he watched, he counted, make sure we only had 4. So we only got 4. We got some good shots. And then we went down. We got out of there because it was just ridiculous. And it was just funny watching these young people just like it was a photo shoot for them. They're taking pictures of each other and everything. So I think I got that. What else do I need? I need screws. I need that bag. So that was fun. Let's get back to the comments because I'm having trouble. I could have sworn that was the first thing I did last night. I don't know. I'm missing a bag with some stuff. So we'll get to the comments. Let's see. Yep. You got leather pants. I don't know what that. Up, Agent 64. Oof, yeah. It's a good age. Glimmer in his daddy's eye. Hello from West Jordan, Utah. Hello, Utah. Minus 21. I was an accident for sure. Oh, Adam. But if you do the math, my dad got laid for his birthday. All right, there you go. You're not rock and roll. Sorry. I'm not rock and roll with that. Oh, okay. So I'll tell you how I dress. I dress, if you find my Instagram on my music stuff, you'll see some photos. It's Joe of Nomad Skyline. I think that's what it's called now. And I had some good photos there. When I did wear leather pants, I just can't wear leather pants. I can't. Well, I'll find some, but I'm going for a more Joshua Homey look from Queens of Stone Age. You know, try to get tall. I was almost thinking about getting the ZZ Top Billy Gibbons funny beanie thing that he wears. I don't know. We'll see. Be a man, rock and roll, rock the old man ass. Yeah. Minus 11, and I wanted to type. I have an SX10 unit kit still in the box. Oh, Chris, that's pretty cool because they are discontinued, which is sad to say. Those are worth some money now. Yeah, and I wanted to get the SX. I wanted to get the 6x6 from Axial, and I didn't think they were going to sell, but they're gone. They're all gone. Phone just rang and caller said, ID said, RNC. Don't answer it. Don't answer it. Come on, feel the noise. 1983. Quiet Riot. I remember that year really well. Girls Rock Your Boys. Yep. Originally written by the original member, Andy Rhodes. Yep. Okay, wow. Look at you guys. We need to do karaoke night. That's what we need. Joe, can you please tell me how to paint outside RC RTR, please? I've been looking all over. Thanks. Good question. So there's a lot of taking, like I say, if it has molded parts, you obviously need to take parts off. If you have stickers, you got to take those off too. And then it depends, like if it's ready run. So what ready run you got? I mean, because what I did to a deadbolt, the first one I ever did was my deadbolt, which has been kind of on my Instagram recently, and it was just the bright green deadbolt underneath. And what I did, I simply take some 400 sandpaper, a little bit, take all the stickers off, take the body off, take any tidbits off, and I take a 400 grit sandpaper on that. Just not much, just a little bit. And then pick up Tamiya poly paint and went for it. So I went with a red and a black, and the white I kind of did by hand on something. And that's it. You just got to make sure. Tamiya on the outside looks good. Traxxas on the outside won't look good. It'll look like a really, really like chalkboard look. Now I'm kind of curious with black though. Will I get that rat rod look with the Traxxas black? I might get that. That might be cool, and I want to try that one day. And then like spastic on the outside, same thing. I think it just the outside of it. I don't know. I'll have to try. I'll have to see what it looks like. It might look a little more faded. And then after you do that, like I said, you could you could take a Sharpie or a black pen or a black paint pen, or even what have you, and put the door lines in, which I do. Some rust, all that if you want to rust it, and you just follow that video at that point that I have on my on the channel here, and that you're golden. You might have to get some sticker sheets, or maybe actually get some headlight housing and put it back in and make your own grill out of styrene. I've done that. That's pretty, believe it or not, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard, and just add some tidbits. You can make anything. I did that with my Wraith. And I went with the Evil Knievel look. So, all right. I hope that helps. And Gussie Banjos, hit me up on Instagram, and I'll let you know everything. I'm just about you still play, so you're so much more rock and roll me. Thank you, RC. I do still play. Sometimes late nights I just want to go home. But we have a band. We have a show in Davis, California with my friends Cardboard Ringo. I'm looking forward to that at the Wunderbar. And it's going to Saturday in College Town, Davis. And then we have April 7th in Sacramento with the band Sponge from the 90s, 2000s. It's going to be fun. And then I hop on an airplane and go to Alabama. Yay. Hello, Mr. Baker. How do I get a VS4 half cap stickers and Windows mask? I've lost mine. I will see what I could do for you, Mr. Baker. And you know what? Half cap stickers, I might have some because I don't use all of them. So I don't know. I'll have to see. I'll see what I have, but I'll also ask, the source. Yeah, contact Vanquish Products. Let's see. Hit up customer service. Mike Pham is kind of, yeah. Pham has, I don't know. I can't imagine. So you think I've got an evil mind? I'll tell you, honey. Hi, Mr. Whitworth. Oh, gosh. Julian, I said don't use that name here. All right. So moderators, if you see Mr. Whitworth, you can give him a 300-second timeout, please. But Julian, good to see you. But I said don't say that. Say hi, Mr. Moosejaw. Glad you're here, Julian. I hope you like the show. Search and rescue. Who's your honey? Who's my honey? That's the lovely Tonya. I've got Tamiya Fox Project. Ooh, yeah, I had one of those once. Airbrush. Well, yep. Duratrack spray paint on the outside is flat matte. I have to check that out too. We know his secret name now. It's Robert, Mike J. It's my secret name is Robert. So, all right. Well, I kind of messed up missing that bag, and I have to admit, let's give the kudos to Josh and Matt who build live online. I have now learned something new. Hashtag I learned something new. It's difficult. It is difficult. But Mr. Julian, if you're still there paying attention, this is part of RC Club. I think I'm gonna build these ahead of time. We might keep the grasshopper for you to build, but we will go from there. Okay. And I think I'm going to start that next week. Well, next week's only 3 days. So after that, we'll talk about it. Yes, I did, Mr. Baker. I did get that. Thank you. Thank you. Yep. That helps a lot. And that's going to help finish one of them. And I still have to get a sticker sheet. So let's talk about, well, first off, let's give some love to the Tamiya one more time. And again, folks, I'm really sorry. Like I said, this isn't easy. Who knew? But first off, I mean, I like the Tamiya kits, and I highly recommend them. And I hope that y'all go to A Main Hobbies. And this is what we have. We're gonna paint it differently, obviously. And you know what? 143 bucks and 50 cents for a good RC car is not a bad price at all, especially nowadays. All right. So make sure you go to A Main and look at those. I love that body more. Oh man, that body's sick. I'm not a Ford fan, but that body is sick. Love it. And there's a good old Yaris, which I believe also fits this chassis, if I'm not mistaken. TT02 110. Yes. So there's options for me to get a body to put on here. I was gonna build this one last night, and I was gonna see if Matt found some 3D printed wheels for his Ford Escort, I believe it is, the MK thing. And I'm wondering if there's some other options that have more of those white wheels that go with this car out in the 3D printed world. So I've got to check that out. I really got to check that out. So please give some Tamiya love to Tamiya and get your cars at A Main. They're not bad. They got some parts, not too much, but they got enough. All right. All right. So let's go back to our StreamYard thing and let's say, there I am. Hi. Here we go. And with that, folks, let's also say Instagram of the week. All right. And like I said, this is long overdue. And I'm going to hit up Rebecca for some help with the ban on hashtags and social media. What are you talking about, you're saying? Our Instagram of the week. Let me share again and get it up here. All right. Click, 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 click. All this clicking. All right. And then I press that. Always remember. And we go to add stream. There we go. And we go to Rebecca Nixon Social. This is the better half of Matt at Scale Builders Guild. And the reason why I want to give her thanks is because Moosejaw RC is now past 4,036. Yay! Celebrating RC geekness. But anyways, with her channel, I think she was starting out this venture on social, how to social network, social media, use social media for your advantage. And she gave me, and at the time she gave me some free advice. And it was mostly hashtags. What the hashtag? Hey, we know that guy. And if you have a business and you're thinking about going into social media to promote it, if you have a rock and roll band, go ahead and do that. And hit her up to help you because she'll analyze it and she'll give you some hashtags, some advice, and even these daily things. Hey, maybe this is a good hashtag, or even mention this because somebody's going to be gravitated towards your Instagram or other social media and help grow your following, your presence, as I would say. And like I said, hashtag 101, Instagram 101, Reels 101, press, story ideas, all this stuff. That's very useful. And I can't thank her enough. I hope one day to meet her in person because it was really, really awesome of her to simply help me out. And with that, I know a lot of people, nobody's really complained about my hashtags, but I do hashtag a lot. And I'll go to mine real quick. And what I do, let's see this picture. Now this picture is sad. For me, I always analyze 85. That's not good for me. Usually I get to 100. And lately after getting to 4,000, I got to like 200 to 600 to 800, 900 likes, which is nice. And I'm not doing this for any reason except kind of the geeky side of this, see how much attention it can get. But in any case, I have these basic hashtags here. And anytime I make another post, I could go here and then I could edit this. And let's see, edit. Can I edit from my computer? No. But on my phone, I could edit this. I could copy this, go to my new picture, and then I paste it there. So you can get these standard ones. It takes a little bit, but you get used to it, and you don't have to type everything a million times. And it has really helped this. I mean, I like watching this Instagram grow. I like my YouTube grow, which I'm still trying to learn. And that's basically content and being consistent and keep talking, keep going. But with Rebecca's ideas and insight, for your business, even your RC cars to your businesses to anything you're trying to promote, please, she's awesome. She's got great ideas. Apparently she likes margaritas. So do I. See, it's all awesome. All right. So check that out on Instagram. It's Rebecca Nixon Social. And like I said, I'm going to probably I'm going to talk to my band maybe tonight and talk about investing in her help with that. All right. So we have that. So there is your Instagram of the week, the lovely Rebecca Nixon's social media Instagram. All right. And I hope you enjoy that. Please hit her up or follow and everything. She'll be thrilled. Thanks. No problem. Tell her thank you. I mean, honestly, it really helped. It's kind of, this is the geeky side. You can see, you take someone's idea or suggestions and you put it in something and you see the difference. And that's awesome. I like that. Right? Too many pics of Matt, suppose. Too many pics of Matt. No, it's not Matt. It's the dog. How can't you love the doggy? I know, right? Oh, Scott Norton, Matt definitely outkicked the coverage when he landed her. Oh, see, we say nice things here. I've got Jimmy Teal horses, 3 horses. Let's say 2 horses. I've got 3 Tamiyas to build. The Lotus, the Rally Beetle, which was, well, I painted it. I didn't get to build it. The Grand Hauler, I've heard it was fun. Alex, I'm pretty sure the IMSA Audis use BBS turbo fans. Those are pretty close to the Turbomax that Matt found. Okay, cool. I definitely want to find those. They just look so cool. I remember looking at those. Matt does his own stunts. So is that person racing by. You can use the coupon code to save $10 too. All right. What are we talking about? What are we saying? I read my own comments. That's true. Matt does read his own comments. And the thing is, I want to be engaged. That's the only way this channel is going to work. That's the only way with my clients, you try to be engaged, even though sometimes it gets nasty. But my student that said hello, he's a good person. So we'll say that. All right. Which bag? The D bag. No, it's just a bag of that I threw extra screws and stuff. Because to me, it's not just one bag. You open one bag, but no, you need this, and then you need that, and you need this, and then you need that. So it's never one bag with Tamiya. Those guys advantage. They have a comment right here. I don't know if Mrs. Moosejaw would come out here. I doubt it. And the thing is, nah. It's like, it would be like me snaking Josh and Nicole's idea. I'm not going to do that. All right. She did make an appearance once and gave me a soda. It was a couple weeks, 4 weeks ago. And I said, thank you. And she goes, F off. There you go. That's love. I love Matt's dog, Alexander. Always awesome when he pops up in a stream or video. Yeah, it's good. And it's funny. It's funny when Alexander shows up. He's like, hi. Yes. Okay. That's it. That's all you get. I'm out. Which is awesome. He should turn a light on in the background. Would help. Yeah. I got 2 golden doodles myself. I've got a pit. Got an American pit. The slurping machine, as Josh calls it. All right, folks. Well, I still got 5 minutes. Let's see if we can't find that bag, shall we? Let's see if I can focus and talk to you fine folks. Let's see. Let me ask you guys a question. I gotta ask you a question. If you were Professor, insert your name, what would you ask Josh and Matt for their live stream? Now, when I create questions, sometimes I don't know. It's like, think the history of RC, which one knows the most? Is that it? I think about something that they could both dig on each other. Sometimes now, I don't think I've done it lately, but Matt is the king of one-liners, where Josh is not. So sometimes I make a question and see if Josh comes out of nowhere with a one-liner. There's the bag. See, I put it in a Fast Eddie's bag. I was thinking it was in another bag. I'm have to start the stream all over. So what would you ask them? Something if you want to be. And the thing is, you know, as a teacher point of view, you have an open-ending question, which means here's a question and go, you know, or you have a closed-ending question, which is one single answer, 1 + 1 = 2 type thing. So what would you ask them? So let's see if anybody's got some good questions here. Anybody? Nobody? Maybe I need to update. You sure not? So what would you ask? Would they do a house swap? That's interesting. I like that. Josh confined. So if they switch spots, that's what we need to do. We need Josh to do the live stream in Toronto at Matt's house, and Matt in California at the Casa de Matherfield, or wherever it is, household of Josh. That'd be awesome. Asking what will, oops, everything jumped up. Hold on there. Asking what will they say when the other beats the other at nationals? Oh, I can't wait. There's gonna be a lot of, I don't know. It's gonna be fun. Can't wait. 1 + 1 = 2. I thought it was 5. Yeah. Yes. Right. Oh man, I would like to see the house swap. I know. I have questions. Never got to ask them. This is like a month old now. So, something like that. I'll have to think so. I'll have to put the house swap those. Get a pen and write the house swap. We'll remember that. All right. Green screen room swap. There you go. Well, maybe they redo that. What's that Monthly Mayhem where Matt had a fake beard and wore it orange, and Josh had the fake sleeve tattoos. Maybe they should do that again, but for the live stream. Or the Scalies, which are already a month late. They're past due on their assignment. So, pet swap. How about a wife swap with a house? But that was a TV show, right? Wife swap? What was that show called? I forget. Some 2000s, 90s. How do they juggle work, YouTube, hobby? Since there is a lot of editing. That's a very good question. Josh will make Matt eat beef jerky. A lot to help him with. Yeah, they have that. All right. Definitely Jesse. I like that. Jesse S. We are going to, my good friend. Hopefully we see each other this summer, Jesse. I don't know if you plan on going to Indiana for the Badlands. I'm hoping to. But I like that. How do you juggle all that? Because honestly, this isn't easy. I mean, look, I failed. I took this thing off and I put it back on. I don't need it. There. Jiggle. It's all the same, Jesse. All right, folks. It is that time. Let's recap. We had our Instagram of the week. We had main hobbies. We tried to attempt to build, and we didn't do a single thing. Here we go. There, we did something. We put look at that. I put the motor in there. And we had fun. And that's what it's all about. Thank you. This makes me enjoy my day. To my fellow clients out there, at least you behaved. and it was fun. It's off to band practice. We got prepare for some shows, get the rock and roll moves going, get to practice our stances. Instead of a comp stance, we have a rock and roll stance, and so forth. But hey, guys, thanks, Joe. Great job on the live stream again tonight. Go Oilers, go. Outcast, I'm hopeful now. You know why I'm hopeful? Because those goals against average are gone down. That's what we need. I should coach. All right, folks. Cheeseburgers in the air. Cheeseburgers and fries. You guys have been great. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Ah, I'm so happy.